Hey, what's going on? This is a Marvel Snap video on locations that I hate. And the reason why I'm bringing this up is because of the currently featured location, Krakoa. So on turn 5, it plays your cards for you, so it's like a mini ego. And yeah, this is the first location I like to talk about. I hate not being able to use my cards. So, because a lot of this game is making decisions about which cards to use and where to put them, and this location is like, oh, you're getting none of that. So that's why I hate that location. And relatedly, that's 100% why I hate ego, because it's that 100%. I can't choose which cards I put down, and I can't choose where I put them. So, like, basically, you're not playing the game. So it just seems stupid to me. Why would you enjoy that? I don't enjoy not playing the game I'm trying to play. See, that's why I hate that location. Locations that add cards to your deck. So like Subterranea, Lechugia, Vibranium Mines. I think of the three, I like Vibranium Mines the most, because at least it's not just rocks. Like they can't be destroyed, and they have like 4 attack power, so it's 100% better than just having the rocks, unless of course you have a deck that revolves around buffing your rocks because they don't have abilities. But yeah, when I think of Subterranea, I just think of like, oh, that location that makes me skip 5 of my draw phases, because I generally get all the rocks anyway, and I lose out on the cards I would have been drawing if they weren't there. And Lechugia, whenever I see that location, at least I can avoid that location. I just avoid it until like the very last turn, so I can continue drawing my cards. So I hate that location, but at least I don't have to play in it if I don't want to, unless I'm restricted because of other locations that prevent me from playing in them. And then District X and Weird World. So between the two, I like Weird World more than District X, because at least with Weird World, your opponent, they presumably developed a strategy with their deck. You can see the cards that are coming in from their deck, and you can try to think about, okay, how can I use these cards together and build a synergy out of it? So that's cool. You get a perspective on how they built their deck. I think that's kind of cool. It still sucks you lost your deck, but at least there's some sort of construction to the deck you're using now, even though it's not yours. And the reason why I hate District X more than that is because it totally lacks that structure. It's just a bunch of random cards. If there's a synergy there, you'll be lucky that there is. But generally, when I've had District X, it's just totally random. So yeah, I hate that location, because it basically doesn't really show consideration for the time and effort I put into making my deck, and it just kind of wastes my time for that reason. That's my opinion on District X. And then these last 2 locations are kind of out of nowhere, but I think it's relevant. So Collapse Mine, it adds rocks to both players' locations. You skip a turn to destroy those rocks. At least with that, like, I don't like skipping my turn, being forced to skip my turn, but at least that there's like a risk reward to it. You don't have to skip your turn, you can keep moving ahead, and the reward there is you get ahead of your opponents. The risk there is if they remove their rocks, then they may put down an armor and lock your rocks in place, and if you don't have a way to add power to that location, then they could just win that location. At least there's like a risk reward there. And then Lamentis is interesting because it's taking away my cards, like a bunch of cards in my deck, but it's also fast forwarding the game by drawing a bunch of those cards. So you're gaining something, but you're also losing something. Because I'm gaining something that seems like proportionate to the cost of, you know, what I'm losing, then I'm okay with that. I don't mind that location, because also we're both set back in that way. We're both gaining and losing in the same way for that location. So yeah, I think drawing 3 of my cards, I think, makes up for that. But yeah, those are the locations that I 8 with some caveats for Collapsed Mine and Lamentus. And yeah, so just locations that prevent me from being able to use the cards I put in my deck, or prevent me from being able to make decisions about the cards in my hand or my deck, are locations that I want to see less of. What's your opinion on this? Do you like any of these locations? Are you okay with them? Do you think, like me, that they should just delete the locations that prevent you from playing your cards or drawing cards, the original cards from your deck? Yeah, what do you think about that? But yeah, if you'd like to catch my games, I'll be on Twitch. You can chat with me there or just lurk. I'm generally on around 7 p.m. or 8 p.m. CST. I'll see you there if I do. And happy snapping. Please, yeah, leave a comment about what you thought about these locations, if you'd like them or not. And like, subscribe, all that. And yeah, take it easy. All right.